The weight of my newfound status pressed down on me, a burden compounded by the lingering debt from my legal battles. The specter of those trials, a shadow of my past, haunted me with every payment. Then came the offers, 2 hijackings, one involving a shipment of shrimp, the other aluminum. Hijacking wasn't my game, though. My thoughts were always drifting towards the world of business, a world I felt drawn to. As a made man, I had access to the mob's financial network, a shadowy world of loan sharks and high interest rates. I could borrow and reloan. A risky game with potentially lucrative reward. But it wasn't enough. I needed to build capital to solidify my own financial independence. My gambling operation, a small-time hustle, wasn't cutting it. And then there was Deborah and the house. Her father, a pragmatist with an eye for a good deal, had secured a spacious home on Staten Island, a move everyone agreed would be a better environment for raising a family. But the weight of the mortgage, the looming need for interior work, furniture, everything, rested on my shoulders. I was drowning in debt, struggling to stay afloat. Then came the tip, a lifeline thrown by a shady figure, a man with a knack for finding scores but lacking the nerve to execute them. He whispered about a big fish down in Miami, a marijuana dealer with a hefty cash reserve. It was an opportunity, a chance to get ahead, to finally build a foundation for the life I envisioned. We were a ragtag crew, myself and a couple of local guys, not members of my crew, just men who knew the streets and understood the game. We drove down to Miami, a team of wolves circling their prey. The tipster, a pawn in this deadly game, played his part flawlessly, leading the dealer into a trap. He was a Spanish-speaking man, a calculating businessman, unaware of the danger lurking behind the seemingly innocuous introductions. The plan was simple, almost brutally efficient. I held my gun, a silent threat against the man's well-being. The tipster, a nervous accomplice, vouched for my legitimacy. The dealer, lulled into a false sense of security, went to the bathroom. It was our chance. The gun emerged, cold steel in my hand. My voice, a sharp command, echoed through the room. The tipster, a look of panic betrayal on his face, was thrown to the ground. We moved with swift, practiced violence, a coordinated dance of brutality. We found the money, a treasure trove of cash, and left the men tied up and bewildered. The tipster, his fear replaced with a calculating greed, received his 10%, the price of his betrayal. We split the rest, a grim reward for our deeds. I returned to Deborah, the weight of the money a tangible feeling in my hands. We were safe for now. The house, a symbol of our new life, was within reach. But the darkness that had fueled our success lingered, a reminder of the choices I had made. The line I had crossed, this was just the beginning.